Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to do a DIY 6-minute burn time fire starter. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today we're going to do a DIY fire starter that I think really works well. They actually sell something very similar, pretty much the same commercially on like Amazon and places. And what you're going to utilize are these dental cotton swab or cotton rolls, some lighter fluid, and some wax. Now I've added some crayons, which these are green. You can use whatever just to add a little color to it so it's not just white. And what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of do this a little bit backwards. So I've already made about I think 100 in this already, so to kind of speed the camera up. And then this right here is 50. So we'll do 150 today. And I'm going to go ahead and start one burning just to kind of show you that you're going to get about 6-minute burn time. And the way I do these is I take my knife and, can you see that on camera?
Yes.
My son's helping me. Say, hey, guys.
Hi, guys.
So I just kind of split it with my knife like that. And then kind of pull it apart. So you're gonna, the way I'm doing it, I've got this little crock pot thing. You can do it on your stove or whatever. Just be careful because you don't want to have a fire. And obviously if you're gonna use, a stove would be considered like an open flame. So you want to be definitely careful with lighter fluid. I like these little crock pots. They're like $8, $10, $12, something like that at Walmart. Probably Amazon's got them or whatever. I got tinfoil out just to kind of protect things and all that. But you can actually start this. This here is a ferro rod. So we're going to start this and I'm going to set it to the side and let it burn as I'm showing you how I make them. So I just stick the ferro rod down there like that. Well, it's easier if I stood up, but that's okay. So if it does that and it's not lighting like quick enough for you, just come in here and pull some of this material up. So I've made these before. The cotton ball and Vaseline method is also really good. It's just a little more messy. These are here you can put in your pack. They're not going to get all greasy and stuff everywhere. But just fluff it up a little more. And then that, all it took was that. So like I said, I'm going to kind of bow this up so it doesn't have that direct heat on my thing there. I'm going to set it over to the side and that sort of thing. So what you're going to do is I take these, take this sleeve off. If it depends on which ones you buy, they may not have that sleeve. I assume they're all very similar. And I literally just take and dunk them all in there. And when you first dunk it in there, it's going to kind of bubble. Don't worry, that's just the stuff absorbing the into the cotton itself. Let them soak for just a few, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever. Doesn't have to be all super long, but you can kind of see what it's doing. So I will tell you, I would say safely 5 minutes. For the last minute, I kind of had to manipulate it a little bit, kind of keep it burning. But I was able to get actually just over 6-minute burn time out of these. All right, so once these are soaked, you're just going to take them and set them out on your tin foil here, aluminum foil, and let them dry. Again, crayon part is not necessary. I just decided to do that to add a little color to them so they're not so bright white. So kind of, if you want to call it camouflage, that's what it's going to be. Lighter fluid is probably optional, to be honest with you. They would probably burn pretty good without it. It's not that big a deal. You know, if you've got some laying around, whatever, you're going to be able to make, so in the box I bought, there's 250 of these cotton rolls. They were like $7.19 or something on Amazon with free shipping with Prime. You can actually buy, like, the more you buy, it's the price point per unit actually is less. So I think I could have bought like 500 for like $9 or something. And I almost did that, but you know, there's no way I'm going to use 500 of these anytime soon. So 250 units is what I bought. So you want them kind of separated. You don't want them really touching, because once they start drying, they will kind of stick together if you ain't careful. Paraffin wax is what you use if you don't want to order on Amazon or whatever. Go to your local Walmart or somewhere like that and go in usually in the canning section, and there's a brand called Gulf Wax that's pretty popular in about all the big box type stores. It's called Gulf Wax. It's just a paraffin wax. If you order it on Amazon, me personally, they make it in like chunks, or like it's kind of like grated cheese kind of consistency. I wouldn't buy that, and the reason is because wax can be used for a few different things, including protecting tools and stuff, like a barrier. So I'd rather have the blocks, so it's a little easier to use for something else, kind of, you know, dual purpose, being able to use it for something else. So I prefer that. So if you're thinking, well, I'll buy the wax and I like the, you know, the crumbles or whatever they're called, they'll probably melt easier or whatever. Probably true, but again, I like kind of having something. If I'm not going to use all the wax for this, then I would have something extra for that purpose. So what I'm going to do too, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to pull another one out, and I am going to dunk it in, this is water, so we're going to put it in water. So we're going to kind of see how waterproof these are, and if the water, if they would get wet. So again, pull it apart. Kind of fluff it up. Now this one's probably not going to burn quite as long. If you noticed, it's white. So that one didn't soak in as long as some of the others. Could have been up towards the top, maybe, something like that. Fired right up. I'm going to set that right there. Oh, let me get it away from this other one. But obviously you see, even with it wet, it will burn. So if like these seem like they're kind of lighter colored, I think I'm going to dunk some of these maybe again. And if you noticed that it's kind of like it's not soaked in real good, put them back in there. Not going to hurt anything. The others, if you look, that I did earlier, they're pretty dark. So they soaked in pretty good. These, for some reason, did not soak in as good. And I may have gotten the recipe a little different. I may have put a little more of the white wax compared to the green wax in this batch. Because I've had to remelt twice, put a whole nother batch. And then I could have added a little too much lighter fluid possibly, or something like that. If you look, this back one went out. But I could probably, if I messed with it, I probably could have kept it going. See how it would, if I'd have kept flipping it over. But most of the time you're not going to do that. You're going to put it in a campfire and then put stuff on top. So, yeah, so these are darkening up. But anyway, guys, think you get the idea what to do here. So if you have any questions, post those below. If you have a method that you use, be sure to share that with us. That'd be greatly appreciated and always helpful. As always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.